But I imagine it's probably cathartic for you to get some of this out into the air, but also maybe really difficult to write a lot of this stuff down and actually expose yourself in this avenue. What is behind the title name with Tides? Where did that come from?
Oh man. So
Are we gonna get deep?
yeah, I mean, okay. Like, I think like any person does when there's like a tragedy that happens, like there's a couple different choices you can do with that, you know, like you can either rationalize it and just be like, here's what happens, but sometimes it's like losing my mom was such a, obviously it's tragic, but it was confusing. It was like where you come from is no longer here. And to even like wrap your head around that confusion so you can even be sad, it took me a second. So I started just making these like, the day after it happened, like I was walking down the street and I was like, dang, like I never asked her what she would come back as. And I felt like really like just lost on that. So I was just walking and I saw some birds and I was like, she wouldn't come back as a bird. It's too cliche. So then I started making up this whole story of like, you know what? I think she's on the moon. That's where she would go. She went to the moon. Like that's where she went. And then it just became this whole thing that like, there was all these signs and synchronicities. Like I said that birds were then moon messengers. And then there was like all these coincidences with birds where I was like, maybe she's like talking, you know, like I don't know how much of it's just my brain trying to make sense of this thing that just, it will never make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just like life and death and all those things. But so yeah, it was just kind of the push and pull of the moon started meaning a lot, and birds are moon messengers if you didn't know. So